Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to come here and give me a few minutes of your time. We're going to talk about some football today, the NFL awards specifically. Imagine putting your team on your back, outperforming expectations, and still being told that you're not good enough. I know many of us in this room can probably relate to that at some point or another in our lives. Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens was named 2024 NFL MVP by Pro Football Writers of America, said Alex Butler, a Pro Football Writer in 2024. This isn't just about football, though. This is about how we define success and who we choose to recognize. Today we'll go over the fact that Lamar should have won MVP by examining a few different topics. We're going to examine the fact that the MVP race overlooked Lamar's impact on the team as a whole, the media and the stat obsession that disordered the voter judgment, Jackson's full performance that proves his case, and the opposition that fails to account for the total value of who he is as a player. And not only as a player, also as a person. First thing we'll talk about is the problem. The problem is the ongoing debate with Allen of the Buffalo Bills and Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens is that they only looked at flashy stats. They're looking at numbers. They're overlooking Lamar's performance and the impact he had on the team as a whole. They're looking over his true value, what he gives to the Baltimore Ravens, what he gives to football, not just his passing stats, which are also amazing, and they speak for themselves. Two-time MVP ranked NFL's best player for 2025 season, despite coming off a major snub, wrote Pro Football Network in 2025, which means that even though last year Lamar Jackson was not chosen for the 2024 NFL MVP, this year he is the top contender for the NFL MVP. And $100 won't get you much if he wins, so you should go place some bets early August. Get you a couple bucks during the season because I guarantee it's going to happen. The reason that this may have happened and the cause of all this, the Baltimore Ravens play in a tougher division. They play in the AFC North. They face elite defenses on a regular basis, weekly. They're playing the best of the best. Lamar Jackson carried that offense with both his arms and his legs, and he does it every single game, every single year since he was in college. And he does this because if you watch football, if you watch Lamar Jackson, when he's down the field, he's stuck in the pocket, and he can't get that ball out of his hands to a receiver downfield, he will take off running. And 9 times out of 10, he's making it out the pocket, he's getting the first down, or he's even getting touchdown. He's doing things that other quarterbacks have never done before. He did this when the Ravens had full-on injuries. Our running backs were hurt, the offensive line was hurt, and he still showed up and put on a show every single week, regardless of the injuries. The cause brings us to the solution. Let's look at it. He had over 4,000 total yards, over 40 passing touchdowns. This is all according to ESPN. It's right online and all the stats from every game. Just add them up. That's all you got to do. Lamar Jackson led the league in quarterback ratings, proving his elite efficiency every single game. Not just every single game, but every single season. It's why he already has 2 MVPs. The Baltimore Ravens beat top contenders. The 49ers, the Miami Dolphins, the Detroit Lions, you name it. And we should have beat the Buffalo Bills in that last game when we threw that ball out there and Mark Andrews' hand, he dropped it in the end zone. A few mistakes that day. And Lamar got there, he admitted his mistakes, and everything happens, but this year will be different. And they did all this, not for nothing. He did all this under a new offensive coordinator this last year. And the opposition will say Josh Allen of the Bills, he's their engine. But at the end of the day, Josh Allen's also a liability when it comes to turnovers, when it comes to the fact that he gets sacked. He can't run down the field like Lamar Jackson. He's not getting out of the pocket and around certain defenders the way that Jackson is. And if he does, he's still got to throw the ball. Jackson's running every single time. It's almost scary as a Ravens fan. Lamar carried his team in every single way you look at it. Anytime he made a mistake, you can see him on the screen. My bad, this, that, and the other thing. The Ravens didn't need late season desperation because they were winning games all season. They beat tougher teams and they played better situational football when it mattered the most. Not just in the playoffs, but all season long. But yet, they say, USA Today says that Josh Allen soars past Lamar Jackson in the NFL MVP ratings, based off of just numbers. So it's true. The MVP race overlooked Lamar's impact. The media and the stat obsession totally messed up the voter judgment. And Jackson's full performance on the field, on the sideline, it just proves this case overall. He's the better one. The opposition fails to account for the total value. They're only looking at stats. If you put everything else in accountability, Lamar Jackson is the pure king. So yeah, Josh Allen had flashier numbers, but Lamar Jackson had more wins, fewer mistakes, more efficiency, and a higher impact on team success. When the MVP is about value, leadership, and winning football, the clear answer in 2024 was Lamar Jackson. And you can bet it. In 2025, it will be Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Thank you guys so much for coming. I truly appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you.